And welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. We are still on Omega. We've headed back to Omega, as you can see. And we are, for the first time, going to go into Afterlife. It is the centerpiece of Omega. It's a bar. It's sort of like a club, a strip club, I guess. And there are two parts to it, the upper and the lower parts. The lower part's kind of a dump. The upper is nice. You can see this, how well the graphics engine, the game engine used in Mass Effect 2 is. The Unreal Engine 3 is what it is. And it's the same engine that was used in the first Mass Effect. They just did such a better job in this game than they did in the first one. And you can go order drinks. I'm just doing this to kill some time. Oh, yeah. See, that's where the graphics engine doesn't exactly keep up. Looks like he just drank some Jello. You can keep drinking, but I'm not gonna. Now, over to the side here is a drink that Dr. Chakwa's asked for. And gonna give that to her next time we see her. Next time we're back with Normandy.
You wanna talk to Aria.
Aria, as we found out earlier, a couple episodes ago, is like the de facto leader of Omega, even though technically there is no leader.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Now we have a dossier on Archangel, and the Elusive Man wants us to recruit him and use us in our battle against the Collectors. Use him in the battle against the Collectors. But we gotta find them first. And we know all the mercenary groups are after him. They want him dead. Aria just wants him gone. But they all want him dead, and we gotta go get to him before they finally manage to capture him. Mercenary groups meet down here.
Why don't you step inside?
We gotta go get ourselves
You'll get paid
hired.
when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Now, what we could do, and what we probably should do, is head right over to catch Archangel. Take the transport over to Archangel's place and see if we can get to him. But first, I'm going to head to Lower Afterlife. See, it's this way.
Ruthless parasites on the hardworking men and women of Omega.
Music's different down here. It's smaller. It looks dirty. But over here, this is what I wanted to do here. Order a drink from this bartender down here. This Batarian. Oh, something bad.
Say something, Commander.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you, that's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Yep, Shepard got poisoned. And time to go back in there and, say, deal with the situation. Now, actually, I could have, and once again, should have, gone back and tried to get in the short way into Lower Afterlife.
What do you want?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
But this guy won't let me in through this door. So instead of going back the short way, I go the long way, back through the main entrance of Afterlife. Right now, where I am is the Omega Markets, where I can buy some stuff. And there's actually some stuff I'm going to have to come back to here later and pick up some other things. Not for, like, any main missions, just some side stuff that I was requested to do so by the engineers. Back over to Afterlife and head down, and, well, we're going to deal with this situation. Notice that this game is a lot smoother than Mass Effect 1 as well. In the first one, I would have probably ran into one or two loading screens while going through these areas. Basically, the entire main section of Omega is one large gameplay area. There are no elevators separating, no load screens separating. It's just, you open a door and you run through it. Okay, here's the Batarian.
Do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house. But you drank? You should be dead. Wait, you don't want me to.
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
He's dead. And next we're going to head over to the transport and head our way over to Archangel. But for now, I'm going to end this episode with a little bit of a dance-off. So come back to the next one, and we'll go catch up with Archangel.